Can you edit motion paths in Adobe After Effects? Have you ever wondered if you can edit motion paths in Adobe After Effects? If you are diving into the world of keyframe animation, you will be pleased to know that the answer is yes. When you animate an object's position by setting keyframes, After Effects creates a motion path. This path visually connects the keyframes in the composition panel, showing the trajectory the object will follow over time. Let's break down how you can edit these motion paths. First, you need at least to position keyframes on a layer. Once you have those, After Effects displays the motion path as a line with points in the composition panel. You can select these keyframes directly on the path, making it easy to see and adjust your animation. If you want to move keyframes along the path, simply use the Selection tool. Click and drag the keyframes to adjust the object's position at specific times. This allows you to change the shape of the motion path effortlessly. Need to add more keyframes? You can do this by selecting the Pen tool or Add Vertex tool. Just click on the motion path to add new keyframes. This gives you more control points to shape the motion precisely as you want it. Editing path curves is also possible. Motion paths use Bezier curves, meaning you can manipulate the handles on each keyframe. This lets you smooth or sharpen the curves between points, creating fluid and natural motion. You can even create motion paths from other paths. For instance, you can copy paths from masks, shape layers, or even from Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop. When you paste these paths into the position property of a layer, you can animate objects along complex, custom paths without manually keyframing every point. For those who prefer a more hands-on approach, the Motion Sketch tool allows you to draw a motion path freehand. It captures your mouse or tablet movement and translates it into keyframes for the object's position. Additionally, if you want an object to rotate naturally along the motion path, you can enable Auto Orient with the Orient Along Path option. This makes the object's rotation follow the direction of the path, adding realism to your animation. However, there are some limitations to keep in mind. Motion paths are primarily visible and editable for position keyframes under the transform property of layers. For shape layers or groups inside shape layers, motion paths may not show up unless you animate the layer's main position property. Also, if you separate dimensions by animating X, Y, and Z separately, you might hide Bezier handles, limiting your control over curves. In summary, Adobe After Effects provides robust tools for editing motion paths. From basic keyframe adjustments to advanced curve manipulation, mastering these tools will give you precise control over your animations. With practice, you can create smooth and complex motion graphics efficiently.